All right, welcome to the Drewster's Dojo. And before I begin, I want to say happy Halloween, folks. This is my favorite holiday of all time. I'm at my school. We're having some Halloween activities a little later. And this evening, I'll be giving out candy at my house. And I'm probably going to hit a Halloween party a little later at my favorite restaurant called Reuben's. At a certain time, they clear it all out, have a DJ. It's going to be a good time. But anyway, the purpose of this video is I want to recap some lessons that I've learned from the competition I had this weekend. First, if you know, it didn't go my way. Lost both matches, but I gained an invaluable amount of, I guess, knowledge on how to continue to go forth. But let me start with first, I went in at 165 pounds, and I'm a smaller person. I mean, I'm 5'4" on a good day. My competitors were 6'2" and 6'3". That first video going against the giant, yeah, my man was tall. So that was my first match. I wasn't nervous at all. Wasn't nervous at all. But it moves fast. It moves fast. And it's not like a regular roll on top of that. There's a different feeling. Now, one lesson I'm taking away from that is that, you know what? I should have treated it like a regular roll. That's what I should have done. Treat it like a regular roll. Two, another lesson from that match was play your game. Do what you do well. That is not the time to learn. It's not a time to learn, not while you're in there. A third lesson learned was keep your corner's advice as advice, not to do, because it deters you from the game, or it can. Let me explain what I mean by that. So that first match, my strategy was go for a takedown and then take it from there. But he immediately pulled guard. He had long legs. I was in his guard, and I began to cook him. That's something I like to do, is cook. Pull on the head, a lot of top pressure. My corner suggested I let go of the head. Okay, I'm listening to my corner because, once again, he's an experienced, and he's not my head coach, and nothing against the corner. I mean, he was saying the right things to do. But I think when you're a smaller person going against a bigger person, certain rules don't apply. But anyway, he was like, let go of the head and try to pass. Okay. But my game is cook them until they make a mistake, and then I could try to pass. Anyway, that was the lesson learned. Didn't end up that way. As soon as I let go, he somehow got me in a body lock, and that was it. Then I was trying to get out of that body lock the entire match. However, I did almost catch him with his ankles crossed, where I tried to lock my legs across his ankles. And he even told me after the match, he was like, damn, I thought you were going to break my ankle. But anyway, didn't go my way. Lesson learned. I was glad about the match. Went the distance. Second match, same rules applied. Listening to your corner, saying the right things to do. However, maybe technically I'm not there yet. I'm just not there yet to play that type of game. So I had him. Once again, he pulled guard immediately. I had him down, beginning to put top pressure. And he goes, hands on hips. And when we go to put the hands on hips, it's to try to escape, stand up, and break the guard. But as soon as I put my hands on his hips, which isn't really my game yet, these areas I do need to work on. But as soon as I put my hands on his hips, he got me into this Kimura grip. His arms are so long. He's like a very long person. And I should have held my elbows in a little bit tighter. Anyway, he caught me in that Kimura deep initially. I tried to break through. I tried to roll out. And then I'm experiencing extreme pain. I'm like, oh, damn it. And I'm thinking, I got to go to work on Monday. So I tapped. Lesson learned. Overall, it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it. I will compete again at some point because I think it's a good measuring stick. as to where you at in your jiu-jitsu. So I'll definitely do it again. No time soon. Maybe in the spring I'll go. I did go open, like what they call absolute, but it wasn't absolute weight, it was absolute age. I didn't go into my age bracket, which I'm 55 years old. These guys were in their 20s. Strong man. But I did feel strong enough. My strength was there. Cardio for those particular matches, it was there. And we'll say this was early in the day. Currently, when I do my jiu-jitsu classes, it's after work. I get up at 5 in the morning, and then by the time the classes are at 7 at night, I'm kind of spent, but I still go. But I feel weak in my cardio at that particular time of day. But anyway, it was a great experience. My instructor, Dan, when he found out I was going open age bracket, he pulled me to the side. He's like, listen, I hear you're going open age. He's like, you might want to think about doing the Masters division, like the over 30, over 40. He was like, because he was like, some of these guys, when you go compete, I was a balloon that popped. But some of these guys, when you go, they just want to rip moves. They don't care about people working. Whereas when you're in the older brackets, yeah, they're going to win, going hard, but they're not looking to injure anyone. Because they understand we're at a different point in our lives. But talking about people hurting, there is this one guy on YouTube, 10th Planet. I can't remember his name. He's a heavy boy. He's a 10th Planet fighter or jiu-jitsu player. And his school is in Long Island. This dude is known for ripping dudes' knees and ankles, like intentionally. There's several matches where he just rips moves, rips heel hooks, rips ankle locks, rips knee bars, and he's injuring people. Come on, that's not the way. That's not the culture. And a note about culture, I'll say this. At that tournament, it was a cool vibe. Everyone's wanting to win and compete at the best level that they can. After matches, people are shaking hands and talking. Like even I had conversations with the guys that I competed against. They were great guys. So there were some lessons learned. I will be addressing the body lock, escaping from the closed guard, and I want to escape from that Kimura from when you're in the guard. I want to practice those moves and those escapes. But anyway, folks, thank you for listening to the Drewster's Dojo. Peace, and never say die.